All right, so I get that arm away. A couple details on the armbar. I'm not trying to step over his head, okay? If I step over his head, now I fall down, I'm pulling him on top of my bottom leg, all right? Before he even worries about my ankle, all right? Wiggle my ankle, right? I did this so sneaky, he didn't even know I was going here. But when I fall back, my leg tends to get trapped underneath his shoulder, so I can't get it to the sky to finish, right? It also allows his face, I don't know if you noticed that, to look to the sky, all right? Sorry, I spit right on your face. Right? So I'm trying to keep him looking that way. So when I come over the top here, I'm keeping my weight on his head. You see, so his face can't come up. Now I'm falling to that butt cheek, not just straight back. He's on top of my leg right now. I need to fall that way to take the pressure off of my knee. Okay? Now, I had a weak grip here, so I let him get his hands back. So when I go to get this hand, I'm coming under and I'm peeling back towards him to fight that grip. All right? Last piece here. This is what you started doing instinctively. I have nothing controlling his body. Okay, so if he starts running away from me, his thumb is pointed at the ground, he can hit his hitchhiker escape, where he goes up over the top, right? So as soon as I switch those arms, I want to fall back towards his legs and get a grip here. You see, everything's pinched. I haven't fallen down. Now I can extend a little bit. But I'm hooking his hand, right? When I was talking about hooking his wrist here, what I actually should be saying is hook his hand with my elbow. Because when I pinch, turn your thumb. He can't turn his thumb, right? My goal is to keep control of that thumb. And now by manipulating my body, I can control where that thumb goes. You see? If I hook his wrist, now turn your thumb. He can move his thumb around, and now I need that extra hand to hold it. Does that make sense? So if I'm gonna pinch that thumb, I'm actually controlling the hand. Then I can pinch and control, or finish, you see? So, anytime I'm doing an armbar, same thing from mount, right? Where we're doing our zombie armbar here. When I switch my hips, boom, I'm not stepping up over his head, right? I'm bringing my knees together, keeping my weight down. Yeah, you are. Right? If I'm doing that far side armbar, from side control, when I slide, right? I come underneath, I'm not stepping up with my other foot, right? I'm dropping my weight on his head and coming up. Does that make sense? So I'm never stepping and falling for the armbar. Okay? I windshield wiper my legs and put my weight on their head. Yes? So, two things. There's that piece, and then as I fall, boom, I switch those hands and I start falling towards his legs so that his thumb can't point at the ground. Okay? Hitchhiker out, John. Okay. He can't run away if his thumb's not pointing up. If his hand's here, his body can go with it.
Can you show it when you say hitchhiker out? What do you mean? Like,
Okay, go ahead. He brings his body to his hand.
Okay.
So anytime I don't have my feet locked on your back, under his shoulder, here, if my feet aren't locked under his shoulder, he throws his thumb to the ground and he runs away from me. That keeps his elbows safe. Comes out from underneath, and then I have to start reacting. All right. Right? So it's one of your basic armbar escapes. So to counteract that, I just control where his thumb is. Right? Even if I don't have my feet over his shoulder, I'm not locked underneath. If he can't get his thumb to the ground, he can't hitchhiker out.
Okay. That first grip that you talked about when you catch the hand minimizes that too. Like, this is tight as can be. I'm a hard time getting the thumb.
Yes? So a couple more reps. I don't want to see stepping over the head, all right? And I don't want to see this, all right? You're not fighting a helicopter and no. Or maybe you did. I don't know. In fact, in that case, thank you for your service. But I want to control here. Now I have a free weapon. I don't want to put two of my weapons on one of his. Just usually a good rule. 1, 2, 3.